Assalamu alaikum students. This is a lecture for the class 7th subject to political science. We were discussing about the chapter governments of states. Today our topic is about governor, state governor. First of all, we will see the what comes in the state polity, that is state legislature, and second thing is state executive. State legislature means which includes the legislative assembly, legislative council, and the governor. These are the state legislature who frames the laws, who makes the laws. And in the state executive, it includes governor, chief minister, council of states. These execute those laws. Whatever the policies, whatever the laws are made, the governor, whether chief minister, whether council of ministers, they execute these laws. Whole this, whether state legislature or state executive, this all comes under the state polity. Now our main topic or main concern will be governor, its appointment and term of office, role of governor, qualification to become governor, oath of office, powers of governor. These are the respective fields which are concerned with the governor. We will see one by one. So first of all, who is a governor? The governor is the executive head of the state executive. Governor is none other than the representative of the central government. Governor is sent or elected by the President of India for a particular state. He is the executive head of the state executive. That means whatever the laws or whatever the policies are made, when governor give his assent or give his signature to the bill, that bill becomes a law. That means he executes those policies, he executes those things. He acts on the advice of the council of ministers of the state, selected from the legislative assembly and council. It's not only the governor, but governor, the respective chief minister, and his state or his or her state or the council of ministers, those ministers which are in their power, or those ministers which have formed the government at a particular state. Governor acts on their advice. The council of ministers, whatever they suggest or advise to the governor, then governor takes their advice and consideration and then performs a duty or his power. All executive actions are taken on his name. Whatever the state or the chief minister and the council of ministers make laws or policies, these are executed by the governor. How? Because governor gives his assent or governor gives his signature to the bill, and that bill becomes the law, and that law is executed or that law is brought to the public, to the common people. That means he executes his powers. He all execution actions are taken on his name, the governors. Now we will see who appoints governor or what is the term of the governor. Appointment means who chooses or who elects the governor, and term means how many years a governor can perform his powers or how many years he can be in his office. The president appoints the governor for a term of 5 years. That means whom governor chooses, president chooses the governor. Governor is chosen or elected by the president. For how many years? For 5 years. Both the governor holds the office on the pleasure of president. Now this is an important thing. Here we saw pleasure of president. That means governor can hold his or her office till president wishes. If president chooses a governor for a state for 5 years, if president feels that he is not good for the state or he is not performing his duties very efficiently, then he can remove the governor within 5 years or between the 5 years or after 2 years or after 1 year. So it is the pleasure of the president. Then only governor holds the office. That means if president can elect the governor, he can remove him also. The president can remove him from the office or transfer him to another state whenever he feels necessary. This point I discussed that if president feels that he is not worthy of his office or he is not doing good to his job, or that means he can remove the governor or can transfer him to the other state if he feels it is necessary. Whom? President. If president feels. In case he dies or resigns from his office, the Chief Justice of High Court of the state acts as governor of the state. That means if a governor is chosen by the president, if he dies, that president. So we can say that a president can be removed, the governor can be removed by the president if he feels it necessary. And in case he dies, who? The governor, or resigns from his office, then Chief Justice of High Court of the state acts as a governor of the state. That means of that particular state, the Chief Justice acts as a governor of the state. Now, what is the role of the governor? The governor is the link between the center and the state government, that he is appointed by the central government or the president. That's why he links between the center and state. He sends the report of affairs of the state to the president. That means whatever happens in the state related to the politics, execution, policies, laws, he all sends the reports of the state affairs to the president. Even though he is the nominal head of the state, he can exercise some powers over state executive. Though we know that he is the nominal head and chief minister is called the real head. Nominal head is the governor, state executive is the chief minister. He is the nominal head. That means he doesn't directly use his powers, but it is the chief minister. He takes the advice of chief minister and the council of ministers to exercise his powers, but sometimes he can exercise his powers over the state executive, like he sends the report of the affairs of the state to the president. He has some powers like pocket veto, suspension veto, send a bill to president for his recommendation, discretionary powers. Pocket veto means when a bill is sent to the governor. I told you about the procedure of making laws, but if we look at this pocket veto, when a bill is sent to the governor for its assent or for its signature, he can withhold or he can kept that bill to himself. That is called a pocket veto. And while the suspension veto means when a governor sends back the bill to the assembly for the consideration, that is called a suspension veto. Send a bill to the president for his recommendation. He can also send a bill to the president for his recommendation to check that bill. Discretionary powers. Discretionary powers means he can use his other powers. That means discretionary powers means if he feels that a bill which is passed by the legislative assembly or legislative council is not good for the government or it is not good for the people, then he can reject that bill. That is his discretionary power. So this was the role of governor. He is the link between center and state government. He can send the report of affairs of the state to the president. He is the nominal head, but sometimes he can use his executive powers over the state executive, or he can use some extra powers. He has pocket veto, which means he can the bill which is sent to him can withhold or kept to himself. Suspension veto, when he feels that the bill is again sent to the legislative assembly and legislative council for reconsideration, that is the suspension veto. A bill can be sent to president for his recommendation. Even he can use his discretionary powers. That means if he feels that it's not good for the public, this bill or this law or this policy is not good for the public, not good for the government, then he can reject that bill. That is his discretionary power. Now we will see the qualification of the governor, or qualification to become a governor of a state. He should be a citizen of India, as we know that he should be a citizen of India. He should belong to India. Should have completed 35 years of age. He should have completed 35 years of age. Should not hold any office of profit. He should not hold any other profit or any other profession or any other office, that he will be governor as well as the other, he will do other job. No, he should not hold that any office of profit. Should not be a member of entire house of parliament or state legislature. A governor should not be a member of nor Lok Sabha, not Rajya Sabha, not a state legislature. Should not be a member of either house of the parliament or state legislature. He should not be a member of how Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha or state legislative assembly and legislative council. No, he should be an independent person. He should not hold any office of profit. He should be 35 years of age and should be the citizen of India. These were the qualifications of becoming a governor of a state, which is chosen by the president. Now, oath of office. That means when a minister takes an oath, whom shall be present there? That means if a governor has to take an oath means that he will promise that I will do my job sincerely, or become a governor, I will prefer the welfare of the people. He takes office before the Chief Justice of High Court of the state. That means he takes the oath before the Chief Justice of High Court of that state. That means when he is appointed by the governor, then he takes an oath before the Chief Justice of High Court of that state. Then only he can enter his office and do his duty. This was about the governor. In the next topic, we will see the other powers or other aspects of the topic called governor of the state. Thank you so much. Stay blessed.